On this all-new season premiere of Nightlife, we sit down with one of the newest Golden Knights, Mitch Marner, to talk about donning the gold.
What do you expect your role to be here?
A guy that can play all spots, power play, penalty kill, and even strength against the other team's top line. Be able to contribute to our team's success with point-wise, scoring-wise, or keeping the puck out of our net.
And we talk with some of the other VGK about number 93's impact on the roster.
He's a generational player. I think it's always special, to add a talent like that.
Plus, a one-on-one with Colton Sissons as he gets ready to play hockey with a new team for the first time in his career.
I was ready for a fresh start and a new challenge, just to grow as a player and a person. And I mean, this is a top destination that anybody would say if you were going to move, you'd probably be picking Vegas.
All of that and more this week on Nightlife.
Rushing ahead to center, great pass to Mitch Marner. He shoots, he scores! The first National Hockey League goal for Mitchell Marner.
Back the other way, 2-on-1. Marner in to Morris, Bouchard back. Marner scores! Game winner! Mitch Marner, his 200th NHL goal!
Long leads pass to Marner, in behind the defense. Marner in, shoots, scores! Mitch Marner ties it up! Back to Nylander, across they score, what a play! Nylander to Marner.
Good Lord, what a shot.
Now bouncing puck finds Marner, in goal! Mitch Marner winds in, scores! Mitch Marner, overtime winner! Picked off there by Marchand, now Marner moves in, shoots, scores! Mitch Marner, power play goal, and the Leafs are back within one. 3-on-2, here's Marner, scores! Game winner, Mitch Marner!
Welcome into the season premiere of Nightlife. It's an exciting one because this offseason the Golden Knights acquired perhaps the biggest name on the market in Mitch Marner. Now he's hoping to jump right into the Golden Knights' high-powered offense, and we sat down with him to talk about his new home. What are you most looking forward to about playing here in Vegas?
Being in the fortress on the home side of it. I'm not used to obviously being on that side, so it's going to be fun just to see that building rock, and it's always a great environment when I've played in there, and I'm excited to see it on the other side now.
Marner, a steal, he shoots and scores!
It's a really smart play by him. He's skilled, and he beats Aiden.
What do you expect your role to be here?
A guy that can play all spots, power play, penalty kill, and even strength against the other team's top line every night, and be able to contribute to our team's success with either point-wise, scoring-wise, or keeping the puck out of our net. So that's always been my thing and plan, and I hope I can bring that here and keep succeeding in it.
Crossing with Riley. Marner slides that back to Varas, back to William Nylander, slumps it back and flat, tipped wide by Minton. Score! Marner banks it in.
What is your role in the locker room?
Right now, it's the new guy role. I'm trying to get trying to find my way, but the last week or so, I've started talking a lot more and being a little more vocal. The group's been great. They've been really opening arms and friendly, and yeah, I'm usually the loud one that's always speaking up and barking at people, so I'm sure they'll get up to speed here pretty quickly once the season starts, but the group's been awesome, and a lot of great guys in there.
So Bruce Cassidy's always very open-minded and fluid with his lineup, but he has been honest with us that at some point he expects to see you playing with Jack Eichel. How do you think the two of you can best complement each other?
Yeah, a lot. With Jack's speed, his vision, his shot, I'm going to try to work those abilities as best I can to find him an open space to do his thing, and I'm sure he's going to do the back with me whenever we get together. And we've had some summer skates on the rink here the last week or so of playing on the same line, a lot of stuff, and just trying to find the rhythm of chemistry quickly and getting up to speed. As soon as the game really starts, it's tough to kind of do it then. So we're I think we found a lot of good things in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, just his speed, his shot, and his vision. It's very good to see up and close and personal, and it's been a lot of fun to kind of skate with him and find out what he likes to do.
You mentioned the chemistry part of it. You're two guys who are very skilled, two guys with a great shot, but also two guys that like to dish the puck and can be very good setup guys. What's the process of figuring that out? Who shoots when you have a new teammate like that?
That's a great question. One of us is going to have to shoot it, so. I think the good thing is that there will be moments where we will shoot that puck instead of passing, and it might not work, and you're going to come back thinking you should have passed it. But I think the great thing is both of us are pretty open-minded with usually we want to make that play, and we just want what's going to happen best for our team to win the hockey game. So, yeah, we're going to probably talk about that and try to figure that out a little more and figure out who is going to be the shooter. But I think we both pretty understand whoever gets in the best spot with the puck. Don't be afraid to put one on net.
Yeah. What comes to mind when you look at this team's roster?
A big depth team. I mean, they got a lot of guys that can play in different roles up and down the lineup. The D-core is very steady and has been together for a long time that know each other very well, which is what you want. You want that chemistry, and obviously the goalies are very good out there as well. They've had very good success, and the team's very tight knit, and that's what you want.
Time for our first break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, find out what the addition of Mitch Marner means to the rest of the Golden Knights.
I think we were already, I thought, Cup contenders coming into this year, and I think that accelerates that a bit.
He's super good defensively, very good on his stick. He plays in all situations, penalty kill, power play.
Anytime you add that type of player, adding one of the best players in the league at his position, overall, 100-point guy, you just get excited.
Don't touch that remote. Nightlife on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Nightlife. Now, the addition of a player like Mitch Marner would be enough to excite any dressing room. So we talked to some Golden Knights about the importance of adding number 93.
I saw him a lot when I was with the Bruins against Toronto. We had 2 playoff series, so I know what he's capable of. He's a game changer. I'd met him at Four Nations. Now you see the person. He's going to be a great fit in our locker room. He's got some personality, yet he's not a dominant type of guy, and I think we have a lot of those type of guys in our room.
What was your initial reaction to finding out that Mitch Marner was a Golden Knight?
Just really excited. We get a world-class player and a great guy from everything I had heard, and yeah, really exciting day for our organization and city to be able to add a piece to the team like that.
I think we were already, I thought, Cup contenders coming into this year, and I think that accelerates that a bit.
Bouncing puck finds Marner in a roll. Mitch Marner winds in, scores! Mitch Marner, overtime winner!
You've played against Mitch Marner for years. What makes him so difficult to defend?
Well, he's a very intelligent hockey player. He's super smart. Even just skating with him now, it's just summer hockey still technically, but you can tell the way he thinks the game. He has great hockey sense. Playing against him, he's super good defensively, very good on his stick. He plays in all situations, penalty kill, power play. It's up like 100 points. So he's an elite all-around player, and I think he's one of those guys that makes players around him better, which I think is going to be a great addition to our team. And he can play with anybody in our lineup. We have a great group of forwards, great centermen. So I think just having that versatility, you can put him with different guys, is going to be huge for us.
I think Mitch is a very creative player, so he'll create more plays, and offensively he's obviously a very gifted player and very talented, but I think he also works really hard. He's a 200-foot player, and it's something that I think the fans are going to love to see too.
Anytime you add that type of player, adding one of the best players in the league at his position, overall, 100-point guy, you just get excited whenever the team, management group's looking to add. Shows belief in the team, and when you're adding the best player available, it makes it even better.
He's a generational player. I think it's always special, to add a talent like that. He seems to fit in great with the group. I got to know him at the Four Nations a little bit, and it's exciting. I think he just adds that different element to our group, and hopefully that's able to push us over the edge.
Back the other way. 2-on-1. Marner in Tavares. Bouchard back. Marner scores! Game winner. Mitch Marner, his 200th NHL goal.
During your time at Four Nations, you got to face Mitch Marner in practice on a daily basis. How would you describe his game?
Yeah, I guess the way I can describe it is there's a lot of good guys in those practices. That Team Canada roster is pretty stacked. But he did a couple things in practice that I can say I've never seen anybody do. So it's exciting. You see the skill level he has, the plays he can make. He sees things other guys don't, and has a sense of creativity to his game, while he's also very good defensive forward. So I'm excited for him to be here, and I'm excited to see what that looks like.
Are there specific moves or skills that you saw from him that you can share?
I don't know. He just did a couple things. Like there's one goal he got on me where he's like beat both defensemen and put it by me. Just kind of like what just happened. And it's not like he's beating a team's two worst defensemen. He's beating a couple Team Canada defensemen on that play, right? So he's a special player.
Time for a short break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, more of our sit down with Mitch Marner.
How would you sum up the summer of 2025 for the Marner family?
Yeah, it was a little crazy. The birth of our first son, the move to Vegas, well, the trade to Vegas, I guess, and the move down. A very exciting one as well. We're super happy to be here and stoked to be here and excited to get things going.
Keep it locked. Nightlife on Script Sports. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Nightlife, where Mitch Marner is ready for puck drop and he's got the new threads to prove it. Not to mention, he's coming off a memorable season, which included an unforgettable experience at the Four Nations tournament back in February.
Word says we will go to overtime in the opening game.
Marner, you and Sid.
Yeah, great play by Sid. I mean, carried the puck up the whole ice. I just tried to get space off of him and made a drop pass, tried to just keep my feet going and get a shot off quickly.
That's up Marner, full stride into the zone.
Can you do this?
Mitch Marner scores!
Tell 8 or 10-year-old Mitch that he scored an overtime goal assisted by Sidney Crosby, the guy he looked up to since day one. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, and I'm sure my family's gonna be very excited about that one, and it's gonna be a really cool thing that I get to have now.
An overtime winner for Team Canada.
You have good taste in your mouth when it comes to international play after the Four Nations tournament.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that goal to end the tournament?
Who'll score the winning goal tonight? We'll find out in extra sessions. Offensive zone face-off, Matthews, McDavid. Matthews, one of the best in the league. McDavid under 50% for the regular season. But he won 12 out of 14 in their opener, and he won that one and got a shot off. Centering pass, McDavid scores! Connor McDavid wins it for Canada!
It was a pretty cool moment, obviously. I mean, something that will be engraved in history for a long time, and something that it will be really cool to look back and remember once everything's over with just your family and your kids. And it was kind of cool. I mean, I just got lucky enough in a spot that a puck came to me and I was able to get it off the wall pretty quickly onto my stick, and able to find McDavid in the slot for a pretty good chance one-on-one with the goalie, and yeah, he didn't miss. So it was a really cool moment that I'll have for the rest of my life and be able to share it with my family.
What stood out to you most getting to know Bruce Cassidy a bit during the Four Nations tournament?
He's very good at expressing his points and knowing what he wants. I think it was a little bit obviously of a different role there. He was the power play coach and the forward coach. So we talked mostly about that. We didn't talk much about obviously in season stuff, but this summer I got to talk to him and just pick his brain a little bit. And yeah, he's very clear with his points, like I said, and that's what you want from your coach. You want him to be clear and want to know what you got to do up there.
How would you sum up the summer of 2025 for the Marner family?
Yeah, it was a little crazy. The birth of our first son, the move to Vegas, well, the trade to Vegas, I guess, and the move down. A very exciting one as well. We're super happy to be here and stoked to be here, and excited to get things going.
You mentioned the birth of your son. What's been the most surprising part of becoming a dad?
It's a good question. I don't know if anyone's asked me that one yet. I don't know. It's just it's been a lot of fun just to see him smiling. He's 4 months now, so he's got a lot of expressions going. He's using his hands, kind of come into his own. So it's been really cool.
So Vegas is going to be home for him. What was the biggest factor in making the decision to be a Golden Knight?
Well, I think it was a little bit about that too, putting him in a good spot to live and grow up. And I mean, the sun and the place here helps quite a bit too, just waking up to the mountains and sun. And a lot of guys here also have some young kids as well, and we talked to them before and figured that out. And yeah, it's a pretty good spot to live and grow up. And there's a lot of different sports you can play throughout all winter time. And we're excited to kind of see him grow and to see what he wants to do.
What has surprised you most about the city of Las Vegas?
Just the passionate fans. I mean, you still get a lot of love from people. I've ran into a couple people at the grocery store and stuff like that are just saying they're super excited for the season to start, and stuff you love to hear, just the passion and love from fans.
Which of your new teammates have you spent the most time with so far?
That's a great question. I mean, there's been a couple of them. Stone I've hung out with quite a bit. Eichel, McNabb, Howden, and then obviously I've been here for quite a while now with all the guys in the rink. But outside those guys a lot, golfed a couple times with them. Just went out for dinner and some cocktails with them and their wives, and just kind of getting the whole family, adjusting to the move, and that's an important thing. So it's been a lot of fun.
Time for our last break on Nightlife. Coming up next, the VGK front office was busy this offseason. We sit down with newly acquired forward Colton Sissons to talk about joining the VGK.
Kind of like a Swiss Army knife a little bit, that if you need to bump me up the lineup, I can do that. If you need me to play a shutdown fourth line centerman role, I can do that as well.
More exclusive Golden Knights content right around the corner. Next on Script Sports.
Welcome back to Nightlife. Mitch Marner wasn't the only addition this offseason, as the VGK front office also went out and acquired Jeremy Lauzon and Colton Sissons from Nashville. We sat down with Colton to talk about adjusting to a new team. Colton, how would you sum up what summer was like for you?
Summer got a little bit hectic. Obviously, late June getting the call that we'd be packing up and moving from Nashville to Vegas. Certainly not something we expected, but sure happy that we landed here for sure.
What was the initial reaction when you heard that Vegas would be the landing spot?
I mean, we were really excited. We were actually in the south of France, so we woke up to a lot of phone calls and a lot of missed voicemails and whatnot. So it was a little bit startling, but once we kind of digested the news and knew where we're coming, and obviously heard such great things about the city and the organization, and I mean, trying to win every single season here. I'm getting a little bit older, so I want to win a cup myself before it's all said and done. So really happy about it.
I know when you look at over a decade in the league and you've been with the same organization the entire time, I'm sure it's a bit bittersweet. How do you kind of balance those emotions that come with leaving somewhere you've been your entire career, but having a fresh start somewhere else?
Yeah, obviously there's mixed emotions involved, for sure. Being there a long time, getting drafted by Nashville, cut my teeth there for a lot of years, and so grateful for that organization and what they did for me, and had a lot of good years. But we had kind of talked about it recently, and I was ready for a fresh start and a new challenge, just to grow as a player and a person. And I mean, this is a top destination that anybody would say if you were going to move, you'd probably be picking Vegas. So we're very fortunate.
What have you heard about living here? I know you haven't been here long.
I mean, everyone just kind of raves about it. Obviously, a lot of the guys, almost everyone lives in Summerlin, and it actually has a similar feel to the neighborhood that we were kind of living in Nashville. And everybody's close to each other and can hang out easily and do all those things. So far so good, but we're only 2 weeks in. We're still sorting things out a little bit.
How would you describe the role that you play on a team?
I feel like I'm a player that can kind of move around a lineup and do a lot of different things well. Kind of like a Swiss Army knife a little bit, that if you need to bump me up the lineup, I can do that. If you need me to play a shutdown fourth line centerman role, I can do that as well. I think I just really lead with my competitive nature and the way I work and approach the game. And obviously the penalty kill is a big part of my career so far, so hope to continue that here as well.
What role do you like to play in a locker room?
I'm not the loudest guy, for sure. I definitely have played a leadership role in Nashville for a lot of years, and like to do those things and kind of speak up when it's needed, or when we have to tighten things up a little bit. But certainly like to keep it light and have a good time and crack some jokes and maybe play the odd good tune in there too. I was running the music in Nashville a little bit sometimes. So
what kind of music we got going?
I mean, I'm a pretty big rap guy pregame.
Okay.
I can, like, in a normal day, I can get down with pretty much any genre. I like music a lot, but I am a rap guy pregame.
You talked about this team having a chance every year. When you look at this roster in particular, what stands out to you?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason that our eyes shouldn't be on the top prize with the lineup that we have assembled here. I mean, just a lot of depth, a lot of top-end talent. And obviously bringing a guy like Mitch Marner in is very exciting for everybody. You know, there's a lot of things we got to do and learn along the way. I know that a lineup one thing, but you got to go out there and prove it throughout a long season and long journey in the playoffs. So yeah, hopefully for the best. We're really excited about the roster I think we have assembled this year.
And that does it for the season premiere of Nightlife. We're now just days away from puck drop against the LA Kings at the Fortress, and we could not be more excited for the season ahead. So we'll see you next time right here on Script Sports.